Howdy folks, Dr. Will Wong here. Let me read you a couple of paragraphs that I wrote in response to a question about a gal getting back her libido. And the missive reads, the progesterone cream will help some, but not with all of the goings-on in premenopause. Testosterone replacement therapy and suppression of estrogen dominance will also help a good deal as a woman progresses from 35 onward. But as someone who women have said has the myriad of stuff happening in a woman's body and mind during this time of premenopause down pat, I can honestly tell you, things will never be the same. All men want is a gal they married back. The gal they love, the gal who used to love them so much, to come back to them. That never happens. The mind journey, the sense of something missing internally or spiritually that needs to be sought after, though it's never found, the increasing lack of interest or pleasure from sex, all of this alienates men. We can try to adjust and put back the hormones that were there at age 20 or as close to it as we can get, and that will ameliorate the situation some, but men need to get into their minds that the gal they fell in love with, who wanted them so much, is gone. She may still be caring, looking after you, but it's more of a motherly, nurturing situation than a physical and sexual love. We bond onto our mates by the secretion of oxytocin created during orgasms. Just as mothers bond to their children by the oxytocin release levels equal to 1,000 orgasms at childbirth, and the continued oxytocin release they have with breastfeeding, men and women bond onto each other through the limited oxytocin release of orgasm. Estrogen dominance and what's akin to female ED will make her vagina dry and keep her clitoris from becoming engorged, i.e. erect, and feeling sensation. With increases in estrogen, we always have an increase in prolactin from the pituitary, even if the woman has never been pregnant or never breastfed. Prolactin is the "don't touch me, I hate sex" hormone. What's going to happen as you become sexually more and more distant from each other is that the oxytocin bond between the two of you will erode. This affects the guy more than the gal. The 5 to 15 years of premenopause in their wives is when guys begin to think about getting the sports car and looking for that long-legged, buxom young blonde. Because the oxytocin bond with his mate has not been regularly renewed. Gals go from being willing sexual participants in a sexual exchange to merely allowing a man to get his rocks off with little or no affection from them in return. Even snuggling in bed eventually becomes a no-no. These things are what every man who's escorted his wife through premenopause has experienced and anguished about. It's up to you to decide how to best handle it. Be well and God bless. Dr. Wong.